Hey Pisces, welcome to your reading for April. If you're new, welcome. Please remember to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get all the messages I post each month. To my lovely loyal subscribers, welcome back guys. Let's see what we have for our lovely Pisces. Okay. At the bottom of the deck is Three of Pentacles, so you're trying to build with somebody, the old bottom of the deck. Let's get the new bottom of the deck and see what's going on now. Our Queen of Cups, trying to love yourself, stop yourself from overly giving, trying to find balance. Two of Pentacles there, feeling stuck and maybe even in a codependent relationship where you are giving too much. Devil energy around there. For some, it will just be a Capricorn. There you go. Could be an earth sign here coming towards you. Or that has blocked you here. 9 of Wands, 9 of Cups, and the Moon. Okay, so this person trying to block you out from seeing the truth about them. I feel like your intentions are like, you feel my intentions was good. My intentions was to love this person, but then you ended up pouring too much love onto them, overly giving, made them panic here, because you felt such a deep soul connection with them with the Moon here. But when they were keeping secrets from you, you knew that also. So I kind of feel this just made them sort of like push you further away. The more you try to get closer to them, the further they go away from you. This is both for your own separate journeys. The 9 is related to the Hermit. So this is about soul search within yourself. So how you love and give love and how much you love yourself was the lesson you needed to learn. And for these, how they will balance themselves. This could be a very selfish person you was dealing with. I feel like because if they felt like if they was to give love, they would end up hurt or vulnerable. So they always have on this front to block you out and to not let anybody in to love them so deep. And when it comes to you, they sort of push you away because they're quite scared here that, you know, you'll be the one to get in and hurt them. They feel like maybe they've got some karma coming, and they don't want to be hurt here. So this person, it's not that they don't have feelings for you. This is a deep connection with the Moon, mirrored by the Queen of Pentacles. It's just that they feel they're protecting themselves, and you read that as they're blocking you out. They're pushing me away. But it's more to do with them, and this is more to do with you. So both of you are wrong. Hate to say it that way. You don't want to hurt them intentionally, so they're wrong. But they're not pushing you away intentionally. You're wrong. They're fearful. You're both fearful, and this is deeply rooted in how you both was taught love, how you've both been loved in the past. So, you know, we have to learn about a person's past in order to love them correctly in their future, right? So I definitely feel like this is deep-rooted fear within you both. So you might have a fear of abandonment or rejection, and they have this fear that, hey, everybody I love is going to hurt me. If my own parents, let's say, didn't look after me or love me, then anybody else out there is going to hurt me. So there's this between you both here, this divide, where they seem to push you away if you get too close to them. So their defenses are up. I feel like it's both, like a joint lesson would be to learn healthy boundaries for you both. But not everybody is going to abandon us, and not everybody's going to hurt us. So this is what I feel like you both need to learn. But I feel like you even feel connected to each other in the 5D here, telepathically and spiritually and stuff, the sun. So them Pisces, they're going through a major healing, a major eye-opening situation about themselves, where they will get this clarity on that it's them that's hurting themselves, not people outside. And you may have had to be alone or in separation in order to do this, to get this clarity, to find, you know, the answer here, the truth here. Let's see. The Lovers. Kind of feel like this is a twin flame connection, which you guys know I don't like to say too much on the channel, but it's a very strong connection with the sun next to the Lovers here. So this is telling us like we are kind of meant to be together, but we are also supposed to live our individual lives and our individual lessons. Look how beautiful you guys are together. And I think it reminds me of that, I think it's James Blunt, when he says like, the angels cried when they knew I wasn't going to be with you. I feel like you spent a lot of time in emotion, feeling like if I can't be with them, you know, this is a lot of emotion spilling out. This is the one. You might have known already, Pisces, being very in tune that this is the one for you, but they needed time to get clarity. They needed time to work on this and work on themselves and see that by blocking out the world or even maybe hurting somebody before they get hurt is not the way forward. So they're going to get clarity on that. And the 9, like I said, related to the Hermit, the Sagittarian house. So it's about that thinking outside the box, thinking differently. So that's what they're going to get this clarity on. Unfortunately, you can't make them see that, and they can't make you see that it wasn't about you. Because usually if we say to people, hey, the whole world doesn't revolve around you, it can come across quite mean. But I think people just try to say, I've got my own stuff going on. It's not like that I don't love you, that I didn't mean what I say I did. This is the highest card for love, the Sun. And the Lovers here is showing me that this is a divine love connection. It definitely feels almost like twin flame energy, where there's you've got your own thing here, because it seems to be split, the read. And it's just like, that's them, that's you. That's how it feels. So there it is. This will go on a long time with all these major arcana. We was talking about the Hermit, so no surprising that the Hermit has come out. It's showing that you went into yourself, into soul searching way before they did. They're getting like blatant signs in their everyday life, maybe from the outside world, where you're going within for the answers. But these major arcana here, 4 major arcana out of 7 cards, is a lot. So this is something that's going to be with you a long time. This is a lifelong love, a lifelong journey. Twin flames often come in and out of each other's lives while we raise the vibration of the earth here, but they needed that time alone to say, you know, okay, I'm hurting myself because now I'm not with that person. I miss them. I love them. It's me pushing people away. People didn't hurt me. They needed clarity to see that you was not going to hurt them. And you needed time to see that love is supposed to be about give and take. It's supposed to be balanced, not just give, 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 or take, 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 right? Because then we end up feeling like the person who has taken from us owes us something. But we need to stop ourselves giving and giving and giving. If our energy is not being matched and they're not giving that love back to us. And it's a bit sad that this is a general reading, but it's not only about what a person will give back to us, it's about admitting when we've given enough, and if our energy is not being matched, it's up to us to stop giving. I know a lot of people don't want to hear that, but it is, right? We've got to be accountable for our actions. That's not just only accountable to say, hey, I did this wrong, I'm sorry. It's about, hey, I did this wrong. How do I change this within me first? How do I heal this about me? How do I love me enough to stop overly giving to people who aren't giving to me? How do I give love and energy to people who are giving to me? How do I receive love from a person? Because this goes into a lot of different love languages, and some people give by actual giving, right? And some people say I love you by speaking I love you. Some people are service, so they will do things for you. Some people will cook for you, clean for you. This is a way to say I love you. Some people will go to work and earn money for you and, you know, your family, and that's a way to say I love you. So we often misunderstand other people's love languages. So then we don't, you know, understand when they're saying I love you. They could be saying it in a foreign language and you don't understand. That's basically the same as love languages. You know, if every day somebody came home and said I love you in a different language, and you were saying, all I want them to do is say I love me, they love me, and every day they come in and say I love you in a different language, you're just not understanding it, right? And the most important thing here is communication. So if people don't understand how we say I love you, then we may not understand the way they're saying I love you to us. So it's very important to understand, and that goes back into Hermit, that goes back into our own soul searching, asking ourselves, how do I say I love you? Okay, I do all these stuff for people, right? I'm always there, I'm always helpful. Maybe those people didn't want me to be helpful, but I was showing them that I love them by doing for them, right? And you could be saying, but I'm getting no love back from anybody. So ask yourself, how do they say I love you? How are they showing me? Is it an act of service? Are they saying it with words? And because some people may feel that words are not enough. They want actions because they have a different love language, right? Okay, Page of Wands. So this is communication, what we was just talking about. Seven of Cups, yeah, the confusion when communicating with each other has caused a lot of problems, as well as maybe other options that when we're in a twin flame connection, we do have other soulmates, other karmic partners that we can meet that are meant to come into our life. And like I said, it's a bit of a shame it's a general reading because it is a bit deep, this reading, but the Magician, but you will always manifest back together, and this is a time where you can manifest what it is you desire, your dreams. There'll be messages in them with the Seven of Cups. Your intuition is always fire, Pisces, so do remember that as well, right? Listen to that, follow that. Your soul will guide you here. Let's see. Okay, water spirit, maybe another water sign you are dealing with. We've seen that earth, we've seen the sun and this fiery energy. Could be a younger person you're dealing with. Heavenly messages here. Okay, and we see here that trust your soul. Trust your intuition. You are receiving the correct messages. Alchemy and creation. That's the Magician that we've seen there. Everybody can create their life the way they want it. So claim your power here. Silent wisdom. So yeah, I definitely feel you guys had to be in separation there to learn that individually, because it sort of broke off into separate readings where this person is going to make the contact towards you guys. Good luck.